Let's take a couple of moments and we'll walk through the subwoofer settings on Pioneer's DEH-X4800BT. So before we get started with that, let's check the initial and system setup to make sure that we have subwoofer output on the system. So I'm on the AM/FM radio source right now, so I need to turn that off. And so I'm going to press in on the source button for a couple of seconds till the head unit is turned off, but I still have the clock on the screen. That's okay. We'll press in on the volume control now, and we want to go to the initial menu. Good, here's initial, and press enter, and this tells me my speaker and pre-out mode. So let's enter there. So right now I have my rear speakers are set to full range, and the rear RCA is set to subwoofer output. That'll give us subwoofer control. Here I have the rear speaker output set to subwoofer and rear RCA set to subwoofer. That'll also give us subwoofer control. And one more setting here, I have the rear speakers and the rear RCA set to full range. If you choose this setting, there will be no subwoofer control in the audio menu. So we need to choose a setting that gives us subwoofer control. This is full range for the rear speaker outputs and subwoofer for the rear RCA. That one will work fine. Now I'm going to press the source button, and we will press in on the volume control, and let's go to the audio menu. Here's the audio menu, and press enter. Now scroll along here until we find our subwoofer settings. First thing we see is subwoofer. The subwoofer is now switched off. If we press it on the volume control, the subwoofer is switched on and in its normal phase. Touch the volume control again, and the subwoofer is switched on and in its reverse phase. So test in your vehicle which sounds better, the normal phase or the reverse phase. If I touch the volume control one more time, the subwoofer is switched off. For right now, I'm going to switch it on and in its normal phase. Then we'll roll over to the next setting, which is our subwoofer control, and touch in on the volume control. Here we can choose a crossover frequency for our subwoofer, and we can choose from 50 Hertz up to about 200 Hertz. Right now we'll choose 100 Hertz for our crossover point and press enter. And here we can choose to boost or to cut the subwoofer output so it sounds best in my car. I'll make that a +2 for right now. I'll press in on the volume control again, and I can choose the crossover slope, which is 12 or 24 dB per octave at the chosen crossover point of 100 Hertz. Once I've chosen what sounds best there, I can go back and roll over to the next setting, which is our bass boost. We'll press enter there. Here I can add a little more bottom into the system up to a +6 if I want, or roll it back down to 0. We'll leave that as a +2 for right now. At any time, you can exit this menu by pressing the band button to escape.